Okay, today you have joined me for a bit of an experiment. I am going to see whether I can take this broken Hue bulb, yep, very much broken, there's the bits, I don't know why I've kept the bits, but I have, and transplant this Ikea diffuser onto the Hue bulb. Apparently it is about the right size. I have measured it with a vernier caliper and it should fit. The only snag is that is currently attached to the bulb, so I do need to remove it carefully and then stick it to that after I've removed all of the leftovers. So let's have a look and see how we go, shall we? This is what I've got to work with. My tools, which I might need, and the bulb. Okay, so let's begin. Start with the bulb. Put this in here carefully. Not too tight, I don't want to break it. And then we are literally just going to try and saw through it. So wish me luck. I only have one of these, so this is a bit of a one-time show. I do have one of these. There's that. Careful. The reason I'm going round this edge here is purely because I don't want to get too close to the diffuser, which I think is attached about 5-6 mil from the lip, so it will give me a bit of play. Hopefully I can remove it afterwards. If I go right in now, I'm just going to end up with no diffuser lot to attach to the bulb. Careful, careful. Thank you to my friend John for the vice. Yeah. Do seem to be getting a little bit of metal shavings on there, so then maybe that's a good sign. I don't go too deep, I can just whittle it round a little bit at a time. Can't use the vise too much because I'll end up breaking the bulb and I won't have anything to attach it to and hold it on. Hopefully I'm getting through somewhere. 1 hour later. At this rate, it's going to be a day later. Okay, I've broken through there. And we are through. Okay, there we are. Not as through as I'd hoped, but I think I might be able to just peel off the diffuser. Back, see what we've got here. Yeah, I've just cut through the circuit board, so that's okay. That's what the inside of an Ikea bulb looks like. Okay, thank you Ikea, you've done your job. Now, what to do with this? Okay, a bit of tidying up later. I've removed the vise, I don't need that anymore, and I'm also done with my trusty junior hacksaw, don't need that. So I'm now left with this globe. Unfortunately, I think I could have done with being another couple of mil higher, but you don't know till you're actually getting into this. So now I'm going to be very careful and Stanley knife it. So here we go. It seems to be a bit of movement there. Careful, careful. Okay, that's good. A bit of movement there. Keep going. A bit more force, unfortunately needed. Okay. Oops. Okay, and now I can see what I'm getting at. So I need to basically just in here and take that out. So careful. I'll get through the actual bit on which I'll save. Make progress. Good. There we are. That's a lot better. So tidy that up a bit. That is the inside of a Ikea LED bulb. Don't need that. But I do need this. Let's have a look what we've got here. A bit of rubber sealant, probably silicone or something like that. Oh, look at that. That just comes off. Careful again. It's going to actually. Okay. Well, doing well. Okay. Be quiet because I don't want to cut myself or damage this, which I've taken quite a bit of effort to remove. So, I do apologise. Go. Don't really want to leave anything on here because anything I leave on here might ruin the seal. One diffuser ready to go. Okay, time for a tidy. Okay, so my diffuser is done and ready, as far as I know. Now I just need to remove the remaining from my Hue bulb. One thing I will say is, compared to the Ikea bulb, this is a lot heavier. It's a lot better made. Again, it should be for the price you pay for them. So let's have a look here. Be very careful. I'm wearing glasses. And fragile. Probably why it broke so easily. Eat away at the edges. Glass is quite very thin, so I'm just going to be very careful. So look what we've got. So yeah, you can see the glass is all the way just in here. Very sharp, I'm not going to touch that. Now, so before, this is a one-time thing, I haven't practiced this, so Just trying to figure out the best way to do it. Ideally I could remove that glass inside, but I'm not too sure whether I'm able to. Don't want to damage the outside. Very thin glass, but also quite well stuck on. Luckily the outer housing seems to be metal, so I can put quite a bit of force onto it without being able to, without damaging it. Doesn't damage the inside. If I damage the inside, this whole exercise is futile. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of the glass out because it's quite well glued in and sort of, you know, I can't dismantle the bulb because that's there. Doing quite well. Let's offer the Ikea up at the moment and see how it goes. Oh, look at that. That looks really good. I'll remove a little bit more of the inside. That is going to be brilliant. I could almost glue it as it is, but just a little bit more and I think I'll get a lot better fit. So it doesn't need to be that deep. The Ikea bulb hasn't got a very good big lip on it. See, it's a little bit of a lip, so a little bit more in this area. Let's have a look, see how we go. I think that is a pretty good fit, so it's really good to see around there. It's a little bit thick there. So yeah, a little bit. Remove a little bit more. Let's try it again. And I think that is good enough for gluing. So let's have a bit of a tidy up. I'll go for gluing. Okay, so we're now down to the last part. I've successfully cleaned off the old Hue bulb. You can see that's nice and clean, as clean as I can get it anyway. So that's all good to go. Lots of LEDs in there. Ditto with the Ikea diffuser. And then if I show you the fit, it's quite a good fit, not quite a perfect fit. So it doesn't quite go in. I think it's a little bit, you know, not quite right. So my plan is to place it on, a bit of super glue, place it on, and it's going to sit a little bit proud, I think. But at least it'll be even all the way around. So I should be quite happy with that. Before I do that, I will show you the Philips Hue Bulb without a diffuser on. So let me just put it into this here. Ironically, this little clip thing was how I broke it in the first place. I put it into this, attached it to something, and it slipped off. So, irony there. I plug it in. This is very bright. App's going to kill the camera. There you are. Really, really bright. And actually, you can't. To be fair, you can put an uplighter. It's not just one or two LEDs. It's lots of LEDs, so it's going to be okay. But you really need one diffuser on it. Let's unplug that. Take that out. Now, I've seen people do this with super glue, not with super glue, with silicone. I don't really fancy using silicone because it tends to get very, very messy. It's not, I want quite a precise fit around here. So I'm going to use super glue, and I'm going to put super glue around the edge of this, and then I'm just going to fit it to and hold it, and we'll be done. That's the plan. So you rest there, rest there, a little bit of super glue. And careful with the super glue. Bit around there, and then a bit around the outside. Not too much, not too little. So with the super glue, it's hard to see. That should be plenty. So put that there. Cap on that. And here we go. Hue Bulb, me Ikea. Not quite a perfect fit, but I'm going to go as best as I can. That's looking quite good. And then hold that in place so it sets. Then what we're going to do, I'm going to let that dry. And then once that's dry, we'll test it. Okay, well, I've given it some time to set now, and I'm quite happy with the result. It's pretty even all the way around. To most people, if you showed them that bulb without another Philips Hue one by them, they wouldn't notice the difference. They'd be like, okay, just look like a normal bulb. So hopefully this is all going to be good. I'm going to now plug it in for the first time. So let's plug it into this adapter. Here we go. And look at that. That is pretty good. I'm happy with that. I will have to see how well it lasts, but hopefully that is one nice new, well, not new, but refurbished bulb. So we'll have to see how it goes. Okay, a little bit of testing, because this is after all a colour bulb. It's blues, it's reds, it's yellows, green. Green isn't great with this bulb. Blue's not bad. Back to white. Warm and cool. Wow, I am pretty happy with that. Done. Well, what can I say? I've taken a bulb which was, well, it was usable, but just not everywhere. And now that is looking good. I'm very pleased with that. A little bit warm. Take that out. And okay, well, I don't know what you think. Let me know in the comments. If you like this, please like and subscribe as usual. Yeah, till next time. Thank you very much.